Now, the way that we communicate is always changing, and that can be challenging for the people that we elect to represent us. So, in 1934, Congress passed something called the Communications Act. Now, this was in response to new inventions like the telephone, the radio, and the television. This act created the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, which regulates all interstate communications. Now, I want you to think about this. We, the people, elected other people that decided to regulate our entire communication network. How about that? Now, the FCC is an always changing institution. It is governed by 5 commissioners that are appointed by our country's highest elected official, the President of the United States, and confirmed by the United States Senate. This is a body that is composed of 2 senators from every state that are elected by the people of that state every 6 years. Now, the FCC has a lot of examples of why changes in our society are a direct reflection of the people that we elect to represent us. For instance, in 1949, the FCC came up with a new policy called the Fairness Doctrine. This required broadcasters to cover controversial issues in a manner that was equitable, fair, balanced, in the FCC's opinion. Imagine that. Then, if you flash forward to 1987, we have a whole new set of commissioners that are appointed by a new president, President Ronald Reagan, and confirmed by a whole new group of senators. This time, the FCC decides to eliminate the Fairness Doctrine. This is probably the beginning of the biased and partisan media coverage that we often experience today. Now, if you want a more recent example, you can look at the FCC's position on net neutrality, which in short determines how our access to the internet is regulated or not regulated. In 2017, a new FCC chairman appointed by President Donald Trump announced a new policy that would allow internet service providers to limit our access to the internet based on our willingness and our ability to pay. Now, this is a very controversial issue, and it's directly connected to campaign finance laws that are written and passed by people that we elect and determine how a corporation can influence government through political campaign contributions. Now, we the people are represented by many elected officials at all levels of government, and it's our responsibility to find out where they stand on the issues that are important to us. Call their office, ask them questions, listen to what they have to say. And if you're not happy with what you hear, well, maybe you want to vote for someone else. Or maybe run for office yourself.